Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A cikin wannan video insha Allah za mu yi bayani kan Microsoft Word Shortcuts from A to Z or A to Z. Shortcuts inda ake amfani da su cikin Microsoft Word su ne zan yi bayani kai tun daga A har zuwa Z. Za mu ga kowane shortcut da za mu yi bayani kai za mu ga akwai wani abu da yake cikin Microsoft Word. Abinda zai bayani kai shine abinda za ka fara riƙewa ka sani shine keyboard da yake da shi a laptop. Wa'annan alphabets ɗin da kake gani da su ne ake amfani wurin shortcuts ɗin da za mu yi amfani da su. A da kake gani da ita ce za mu yi amfani, B da kake gani da su ne za mu yi amfani. Akwai abinda za ka riƙe mai mahimmanci ga shortcut da za mu yi amfani da su. Akwai keys inda lokacin da za ka yi shortcuts, za ka yi applying shortcuts da keyboard naka dole ka yi amfani da waɗannan keys ɗin. Akwai shortcut inda ake applying da control, akwai shortcut inda ake applying da shift, akwai shortcut inda ake applying da function key, akwai shortcut inda ake applying da alt. But bayan da za mu yau za mu bayanin kan shortcuts inda ake applying da control kawai. Su ne shortcuts inda za mu yi applying yau kuma za mu yi amfani da su. Sannan shortcuts inda za mu yi amfani da su su ne na alphabets, su ne A, B, C, D har zuwa X, Y, Z duka. So shi ne abinda za mu yi applying kai yau. Abu na farko control key, ka riƙe control key. Duk abinda za mu amfani da shi yau za mu yi amfani da control key. Control key shine za ga an rubuta Ctrl ga keyboard naka. Za ka ga guda biyu ne. Most of the keyboards guda biyu suke fitowa da shi. Amma idan kana amfani da MacBook za ka ga command ne ba abin nan ba Ctrl ba. So wannan Ctrl da zamu amfani da shi shine za mu dinga riƙewa muna danna duk kalmar da muke so mu yi applying shortcut na wannan kalmar, shi zai ba mu kuma abin da wannan kalmar take magana kai. So abu na farko zai creating wani rubutu ne wanda za mu yi applying duka shortcuts namu da wannan rubutun da zan yi creating yanzu. Bari in creating rubutu in rubuta. Let me just create like kawai 10 paragraphs. Okay, so as you can see mu yi creating rubutu ne kawai. Za mu yi applying duka waɗannan shortcuts cikin wannan rubutun da muka riga muka yi applying. Abu na farko da za mu yi bayani kai shine Ctrl+A. Dama ita ce alphabet ta farko. Ctrl+A shine Ctrl+A. Abinda Ctrl+A yake yi highlight all yake, yana highlighting duka rubutun da ka yi a cikin document ɗinka. Idan page 500 gare ka zai highlighting page 500. In page guda gare ka zai highlighting page guda. Zai highlighting all gaba ɗai na abinda kake da shi cikin Microsoft Word naka. So idan aka ci Ctrl+A yana nufin highlight all. Sai Ctrl+B. Abinda Ctrl+B yake yi, Ctrl+B yana yin bolding na rubutu. Bari yin rubuta wannan sai rubuta Microsoft Shortcuts. So idan ka yi highlighting wannan, ka yi applying Ctrl+B, Ctrl+B, zai mai da rubutunka bold. Rubutunka zai yi baki sosai, shi ake nufi da bold. So idan aka ci Ctrl+B yana nufin bold. Most of the headings, duka mun san headings na letter da sauransu, dole za mu san heading a bold. Wannan shi ne. Abu na uku shine C. C ita ce alphabet ta uku. Abinda C take yi copy. Idan na yi highlighting wannan rubutun yanzu ga yanan na sama, na yi Ctrl+C kenan na yi copy. Idan na zo gefe ko na buɗe sabon page, na yi Ctrl+V. Ga yanan ya man paste na wannan rubutun da na yi copy daga wancan documents in na kawo wannan document. Idan na ƙara Ctrl+B zai ƙara man paste wannan rubutun nashi. Okay, so let's just close this. We're not going to use it. So let me just go back to rubutun da muke amfani da shi. Okay, so wannan shine about Ctrl+A. C. So sai Ctrl D. Abinda Ctrl D yake, Ctrl D yana hidda font style ne. Font style yake baka options nashi. Shi yake baka options nashi. So ya ake amfani da Ctrl D. Daga cikin abubuwan da Ctrl D yake, idan kai halartar rubutunka sai kai clicking, let's say Ctrl D, ga Ctrl D zai kawo mana font styles da komai. Kun ga za ka canza duka waɗannan regular, italic, bold, size, waye duka waɗannan abubuwan za ka yi amfani da su, ga hada font effects da za su fito ciki. Most of amfanin wannan Ctrl D in zai bayani kai ne abubuwa guda 4 zai bayani kai, su ne most amfanin da ake yi da Ctrl D. Abu na farko, ana amfani da Ctrl D wurin sa sign na dollar, wai na naira ga N, ana amfani da shi. Bari rubuta N, ga N nan na rubuta, sai na yi highlighting N ita, sai na yi Ctrl D. Za ga wannan strike through in, wannan double strike through wannan. Idan ka sa shi, za ka ga ya ma sign na naira. So idan ka sa N ɗinka, kamar da kuka gani, na sa N, ka yi Ctrl D, idan ka yi clicking double strike, ka sa OK, kamar da muka gani. Idan ka fita, you have to Ctrl D again, ka cire double strike in, ka sa. If not, idan baka cire wannan double strike in ba, bayan ka sa wannan N in naka na dollar, na naira, ka ci gaba da rubutu, komai rubutun ka zai fito da wannan double strike in. So you don't need double strike, you have to remove it. So we use Ctrl D to put double strike. So now also we can use Ctrl D to strike a text. For example, wannan ba double strike but just strike through. Idan na sa zai man kawai wannan zai goge man shi, is like I remove it. Then I can also use Ctrl D to put square root. Misali muna da H2O. Okay, let me just remove it because already is there. Mun sani H2O. So ina da H2O wani ne adda abun nan 2 ko 0. Okay, bari wannan shine na down square in. Bari mu yi na square root. Let's say 3 square 2, for example, 32. So I put my 3 and 2. So I want the 2 to be the square root. So when I highlight the 2 and I click Ctrl D, if I click here, superscript, it will take my 2 to be square root. So it will be 3 square root, 2 square, 3, anything they put. So this is it. And we can also use it to use for H2O da na so in bayani kai. Shi ma sai mu ce H2O. 2 ita ce ƙasa ko? Ina jin. Sai ta zama subscript ɗin. Da haka sai zama H2O kamar yadda muke gani. So wannan Ctrl D, that's the things you can do with Ctrl D. You can put rest to power, you can put dollar sign, strike through, double strike through, superscript da kuma subscript. So wannan shine things that you can do with Ctrl D. Make sure, look at the applying Ctrl D, you must highlight the text that you are about to put the effects on. Sai ka yi highlighting text in, ka zo sai ka yi highlighting, sai ka yi Ctrl D, then sai baka options na font styles, sai ka yi applying those style inda kake so ka yi applying. Wannan shine. Abu na gaba sai Ctrl E. Ctrl E, abinda Ctrl E yake shine centralizing. Sannan yana centralizing, either ya centralizing line inda yake ciki ko ya centralizing gaba ɗaya paragraph inda kake ciki. Kawai just, you don't need to highlight anything. Just click where the line is. Centralize it, it will centralize it for you. Ctrl E it will centralize it for you. For example, if I click on this Microsoft, I click Ctrl E, it will centralize the Microsoft shortcut. If I come to this paragraph, I click inside the paragraph. Anywhere, I click anywhere, and you just click E. It will just centralize everything for you. So that's Ctrl E, centralized. The next thing is Ctrl F, which is find. You need to find something. In this, I want to find the word themes. Let me just find theme. Let me just copy it. Then I will just click anywhere and you just click Ctrl F. It will just bring here. Just you paste the theme. So it tells you we have 8 results of control of this word theme. So we have 8 theme word inside this document. So this is how you can find anything inside Microsoft Word by using Ctrl+F. The next thing is Ctrl+G. Ctrl+G is go to. For example, you have multiple chapters. Let me just create another heading. We have this heading. Let me just come here and create another heading. Okay, let me just put chapter 1. Chapter 2. The first one should be let's say chapter 1. Okay, so I want to go to chapter for example chapter 2. When you click here, as you can see, you just click. If it is page, write the page number here. If it is section, you have multiple section, write the section. If it is line, write the line. If it is bookmark, you bookmark something, write it here. If it is comment, it will take you to comment. There are a lot of things that will take you to. So all you can see, all this, go to. So when you have a lot of things, if it is end note, you just write it, whatever you need, it will just go there and it will take you to where you want to go. So I think section, this is go to. So just write what you need and it will take you to where you want to go. If it is page, just like here, just click here and just click page 2. When you click go to, it will take you to page 2. This is page 2. So if you have, for example, 100 pages and you want to just jump to page 89, all you need to is just right click it. Let me see if I can create like 100 pages now so that you will see what will happen. Okay, let's create like 80 something pages. I don't want it to be too much. Okay. Okay, so we have created 20 pages. So when you click go to and you click page 17, it will automatically take you to page 17. This is page 17. So this is how it is. Let me just Ctrl+Z it so that it will not be too much for us. Okay, let's continue. We are done with go to. The next is Ctrl+H. Ctrl+H is to replace. Is to what? Replace. If you want to replace, the shortcut for the replace is what? Ctrl+H. For example, I want to replace all this word theme. Let me just copy it. I want to replace it with the word let's say picture. So let me just click Ctrl+H. It will just bring me, this is the word theme. I want to replace it with what? Picture. So I will just write picture. So if I click replace all, it will replace any word that had theme in the document for me. So as you can see where it is, this is picture. If I let me just Ctrl+F and find theme, you know, you see there is no any matches for the word theme. But if I put picture, we'll have results of, because you see, so this is it. So this is how you can replace words and other things. Then we have Ctrl+I. Ctrl+I is italic or italic, anyone. So it's to just make your text bend, as you can see. You see on this chapter. Just look at it. Ctrl+I, sorry, Ctrl+I, Ctrl+I, Ctrl+I. So this is for italic. Then we have justify. Ctrl+J is to justify the text of the document. As you can see, look at this line. It's not up till the end, and it begins with another line. Also, this A is not up till the end, and it begins another line. So if you, let's just highlight this save. Let's highlight it. As you can see, let me color it. As you can see, this picture is up to the end, but this A is not up till the end, but it begins another line, as you can see. So how can we justify it? When you highlight it all, then you click Ctrl+G. So you see, it justifies the text, and the text looks neat. If I remove this Ctrl, you see, the note is like this. If I put Ctrl+G, it's like this. So that's Ctrl+J for you. The next thing is Ctrl+K. Ctrl+K is used to insert hyperlink inside Microsoft Word. What is hyperlink? Hyperlinks are links are links that are that relate to, or are links that connect you with something that is outside the document. So ne wani link ne da zai sara ka da wani abu wanda bai cikin document ɗinka amma zai take naka to wani abu wanda outside document ɗinka shine hyperlink. Yanzu for example cikin wannan rubutun da nake, I can insert picture. I can insert a hyperlink of a picture. When you click on that picture, on that hyperlink, it will take you to that picture. So let's just see what we can do. Let me just click Ctrl key. Ctrl key. So this is Ctrl key. So as you can see, I want to insert a file inside this this document. Let me just find picture so that I will just, like I said, I can insert picture. Okay, here we have many pictures. So let me just put this file. As you can see, let me just double click it and click. You see, I insert this file inside this document. So this is hyperlink. Immediately I click this file. If I click it now, it will take me to picture. This picture that I insert. Let me just take it, make it like this. Let me just show you. You see, it's a link. If I click on this link, you see it will ask me, then yes, I want to open it. So to open a picture for us, as you can see, it's opening a picture. I don't know which picture is it, but let's just wait and see before I close it. Okay, so you see, this is a picture. I just put the hyperlink of it. So you can use hyperlink to do a lot of things. You can insert a document. You can insert document. You can insert a file. You can insert document. You can create a file. You can do a lot of things with the hyperlink. Maybe I will do separate video on hyperlinks, on what you can do and things you can create in hyperlinks, because in hyperlinks we can create chapter links. As you know, in table of contents you have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, or 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. You can create hyperlink for each and every chapter. Immediately someone click it, it will take him to that particular chapter using hyperlink. I'll do a separate video on that so that people understand zaku fahimci more about hyperlink than a case. Then Ctrl L is, as we know, central. Ctrl+E is centralized. Ctrl+L is left. So if I click Ctrl+L, it will take it to left. This is hannu hagu kenan. Zai taking abun to hannu hagu. Ctrl+M is tab. Tab is to create like paragraph. That's Ctrl+M. So if you click Ctrl+M, it will do that for you. It's create like paragraph for you. That's Ctrl+M for you. Ctrl+M. Then we have Ctrl+N is to create new document. This is a file. If I want to create new one like I did before, say ko kai clicking Ctrl+N zai bude ma sabon file. Ctrl+N zai bude ma new document. Ctrl+O shine ka bude existing file inda kake da shi already. So immediately you click Ctrl+O. Ctrl+O zai kawo haka. Me yake so ka bude, then you click on the document you want to open. That's Ctrl+O. Ctrl+N and Ctrl+O are different things. What is the difference? Ctrl+N is to create new document for you, while Ctrl+O is to open existing document for you. Let's continue. Muchigaba. So Ctrl+N shine ka bude sabon file, Ctrl+O shine ka bude file inda kana da shi cikin computer kana so ka bude shi. Then we have Ctrl+P, print. Ctrl+P, if you click Ctrl+P, they take naka to print. Zaka je inda zaka yi printing. As you can see, Ctrl+P is to print. Then we have Ctrl+Q. Ctrl+Q is to put line space, 1.5 line space. Normally, by default, Microsoft Word is single line space, 1 kina 1.0. But Ctrl+Q, idan yanzu na highlighting wannan picture, as it is now, is 1.0 line space. As you can see, if you click here, line and paragraph space, that is okay. It's already 1.5. So let's just take it back to 1.0. As you can see, it's 1.0. By default, it's 1.0. So if I click Ctrl+Q, it will make it to 1.5. 1.15 for us. 1.15 for us. So if I put Ctrl+Z, it go back to single line space. If I put Ctrl+Q, it will put 1.15 line space. Okay, Ctrl+R is right. As we know, Ctrl+L is left. So Ctrl+R is to take the note, rubutun ya kuma hannun dama. Ctrl+R. If I click Ctrl+R again, it will take it back to where it is, as you can see. So Ctrl+R is right. Then Ctrl+S is save. If you click Ctrl+S, it will ask you, do you want to save? Then you click, find the folder you want to save it, and you save your file. That's Ctrl+S is save. Say, can you save in file in cover? Say Ctrl+T. Ctrl+T is for left indenting. You want to indent a paragraph or something. Just highlight it. Maybe I want to indent this. If I click Ctrl+T, you see it indented for me. You see, this is it. So as you're writing projects, most of the codes in the project needs to be indented so that it will separate it from the main context. Now rubutun da kake. So shine wannan indentation. So left indentation, Ctrl+T take. Say Ctrl+U underline. As you can see, I put chapter 1 here. Let me click Ctrl+E, centralize. If I like the chapter 1 and click Ctrl+U, it will underline the chapter 1 for me. Underline in chapter 1, Ctrl+U. Okay. So that's the importance of Ctrl+U. Say Ctrl+V. Ctrl+V shine kai pasting. Kamar da muka ce Ctrl+C to copy. So if I copy Ctrl+C, always what I will do next is what? To paste. Shine ka yi pasting abin da ka yi copying. So na copying wannan idan na sa Ctrl+V zai pasting. Ina ƙara zai ta pasting. Ko so nawa nake so na yi pasting zai ta pasting shine Ctrl+V. Then we have Ctrl+W. The Ctrl+W is to close the window. If I click Ctrl+W, it will ask me, do you want to close? If I click no, don't save it to close this window for us. Let me just click Ctrl+New, Ctrl+W, it close it. Ctrl+New, Ctrl+W, Ctrl+N, new, Ctrl+W, close. It close the window for us. So that's the important shortcut of Ctrl+W. Then Ctrl+X is to cut. Is to cut something. Now it's not copying. Now I want to cut it. If I click Ctrl+X, it cuts chapter 1. So if I click Ctrl+V, it brings chapter 1 back. So Ctrl+X, can you cut it now? Then we have Ctrl+Y. Ctrl+Y is to redo. You did something. For example, kai wani abu, sai ka goge abun. Ctrl+Z ne zai sa ka dawo da abun. So Ctrl+Y shi kuma, Ctrl+Y is like to take you forward, while Ctrl+Z is to take you backward. So redo za ka yi redo na abu. Yanzu misali, let me delete this chapter 1. Yanzu na goge chapter 1. If I click Ctrl+Z, zai dawo man da duk alphabets ɗin da na goge. But if I click Ctrl+Y, zai ci gaba da goge ma alphabet ɗin da na riga na goge. So akwai manci da redo da undo. So redo zai dawo da abin da ka riga ka yi shi kuma ka riga ka yi shi kuma ka dawo da shi kana so kuma ka ƙara dawowa da shi. Shi kuma Ctrl+Z shine undo. Shine abin da ka riga ka goge. Yanzu misali da na goge chapter 1, let me just delete everything. Yanzu na goge komi. Idan na yi Ctrl+Z zai dawo da komi. Amma in na yi Ctrl+Y zai ƙara min deleting abin da already na yi delete zai ƙara deleting komi. So shine bambancin redo Ctrl+Y, undo Ctrl+Z. Waɗannan su ne shortcut gaba ɗaya alphabet duka A to Z na Microsoft Word. Kuma not only Microsoft Word, almost all of them, some of them da ake applying su duk inda kake a computer. Ba Microsoft Word kawai ba, amma akwai waɗanda Microsoft Word kawai suke aiki. Wannan mutum haddace su yake duka, overhead ake haddace su. Inda kana so aikin kai sauri, kana so abin da kake yi sauri na computer, so haddace su ake yi. Sai ka rubuta su daga farko zuwa ƙarshe. Zan rubuta note in nasu ƙasa, zan sa za ku yi copy in under description na wannan video in. Sai mutum ya haddace ya rike su ya san yadda zai yi. Misali duk lokacin da zaka apply now sai ka danna control da hannunka, sai ka danna daya alphabet din da kake so ka yi apply. Bayan da mutane suke yi ba wai da ka danna control ka saki sai ka danna wani alphabet, ka danna control plus wannan alphabet din da zaka danna sai ya maka abin da kake so. A haka ake sai ka danna control sannan ka danna, ba alphabet ake fara dannewa ba sannan control, control ake fara dannewa sannan sai ka danna alphabet din so daya sai ya maka abin da kake so ya maka. So wannan shine about shortcuts na Microsoft Word. Kuma mun kawo ƙarshen wannan video. Duk mai tambaya yayi comment a description ko kuma ga number waya na nan sai mun magana a WhatsApp zan ba ku ansoshin tambayoyinku. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.